Hello there, freedom lover. Before you barge in and dislike this video, I would like to explain myself. So you're probably wondering, why do I think Covid-19's BFFs with democracy? If you're wondering, BFF stands for Best Friends Forever. Well, it's not because democracy is good for Covid-19. In fact, it's the opposite. Dictatorships are bad for Covid-19. And here is why. If you get a democracy-loving nation like the US of A, well, they've been hit the hardest by Covid-19. Meanwhile, radical dictatorship oppressing everyone, North Korea, 0 cases. Coincidence? I think not. And here is why. In a democracy, people don't want to be locked up. It's bad for your political worthiness. You need to win elections, so if you lock everyone up, you'll become unpopular and you'll lose the election. And you've got COVID deniers who are speaking the loudest of all and makes it seem like everyone's a COVID denier. So little weak Daniel Andrews is like, oh no, I better increase the limits. I mean, if we can just let COVID-19 run about until the vaccines develop, make COVID-19 everywhere. Infect everyone. But the Prime Minister of the United Kingdom, crying out loud, got COVID-19. Why? Because in the initial stage, he was proposing that everyone get infected. Meanwhile, North Korea's smart. They're like, wow, what are the benefits of letting people in the country instead of closing off North Korea? Wow. And we've got sanctions. So much sanctions that it's impractical. We basically no point. We basically live off our own. So close the borders immediately. I mean, the worst that could happen, everyone dies. Best that could happen, a few more $1,000. Meanwhile, you look at countries like America, and they didn't lock down because they've got a COVID denier for president. And when I say COVID denier, I mean someone who doesn't want lockdowns until there's 0 cases, because they are practically COVID denier. And you may be wondering, what about China? They got hit pretty hard. Well, yes, in the initial stages, but you've got to remember, this was out of the blue, nowhere. No one expects a novel virus to come up and ruin the world. And most of the cases from early on, before they realised how bad this virus was. If it was America, they'd probably let it get twice as bad, 4 times, twice as bad. I'll settle twice as bad before they did something. And when they did realise, they did absolute harsh penalties, which got rid of it basically instantly in the grand scheme of things. If you look at early cases, COVID-19 was almost gone, but then it got to the democracies. And that is how we get into our situation we are in today. So, moral of the story is, democracies are not good for everything, and dictatorships have their perks. And I'd just like to say something. Why didn't the Queen cause a lockdown earlier? Oh wait, that's right, revolution. So that is all.